This PODCLIP is brought to you by Paradigm Human Performance.
And I'm glad you talk about psychology, because I think psychology also has an impact in AI as well. And that's something that's very rarely spoken about, right? The sort of the human element coming into AI. And that's another thing that we're looking at as well, is making sure that when our bot is speaking to people and interacting with people, it's mindful, right? It's not we're trying to make it as human as possible. So like we're trying to get it to be a little bit humorous and trying to insert a little bit of lightheartedness into it. Obviously, there's a sensitive balance. Safety is a very serious thing, but obviously, I'm a huge believer that if we can humanize it, we can get much better data. And then the other element of it is also I'm a real big proponent of looking at the health side of health and safety. So when usually health and safety comes together, everybody looks at safety, right? Because it's the one that has the sort of huge, the bigger impacts and things like that. And very rarely does anybody talk about the health. And so I'm also trying to ensure that we include that into it. And so we're working with psychologists at the moment to see how we can, simple things like asking people how they are at the end of an interaction. And then asking like how their day went, or there's a few simple tools that we can do that can really, really change the way people's perception of AI tools and safety management systems are.